right, welcome back, everybody. We're back this week for the AFC Championship game. Man, this has been a phenomenal season. Been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. It's time now. One game away from the Super Bowl. We are officially one game away from the Super Bowl. Let's go. We face Baltimore for the third time this year. They say it's hard to beat a team 3 times, let alone an NFL team. Let's see if we can have it. 3 times the charm. Steelers, Ravens, AFC Championship. Let's get it. We're going with the color rush. All right, it's time.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing.
And Dallas is heading to the Super Bowl. So the winner of this game will face the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Man, oh man.
This is the one that's the real challenge.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback.
We got to stop Odell. We can't get Lamar going.
In order for his team to win.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Another run here with Dobbins. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 40.
No.
And hold on here, because on that
Not him.
Run, it looks like
We need him.
Player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On third down, Jackson. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tally that as catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Jackson now off the bootleg. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 5. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 35.
We need to force turnovers this game.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Jackson now. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Jackson good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Jackson.
Let's go! Let's go! Forced fumble. Cameron Hayward picked up by T.J. Watt. That's what we needed. That's why our defense is #1 in turnovers. Lamar makes the costly mistake.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Let's go, Kenny. You need to be big today, Kenny. Let's go.
Glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
Come on. Never made it to the Super Bowl in my franchise. This is the furthest I've ever made it in a franchise. Let's go.
And made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally with his legs. A tough, skilled performer. Kenny Pickett, he's got some moxie to him.
Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
Let's see if
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Baltimore.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, we're just going to keep feeding the beast, man. Keep feeding the beast.
Solid stiff arm. And he'll go out near midfield at the 39. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They run again with Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Pickett's throw hauled in by Washington. Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Pickett going to bootleg it. And he'll get it right back to Washington. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are.
So Pickens is out with the torn labrum. He'll likely miss the Super Bowl.
On their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you get them back on the wheels a little bit. Now go down for the touchdown.
Let's keep burning this clock.
Beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards, that sets him up 1st and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. Pickett back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. Now Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris. Touchdown! Najee Harris from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his right.
Let's go, defense. This is the game to play some good defense.
They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
This is one that's going to be intercepted.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, let's go. My defense has stepped up in these past 2 weeks. Man, Lamar is having a bad day. Najee runs through a defender. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game.
And Najee Harris has likely broken the single-season rushing touchdown record and secured the MVP, if Madden's logic is right.
A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands though. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And Lamar gets it.
Lamar Jackson, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's kill this clock.
King gonna look to bring it out. And only able
Kill this clock, and we get the ball after half.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Keeps himself, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Odafe Owe coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. The Steelers send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Edwards now on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
To throw is Jackson.
Micah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
We need to go down and...
Pickett to throw on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's inside.
Oh my God! Deontay Johnson with the big grab.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action. Pickett. Man open is Robinson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Flush to his right. His throw caught at about the 5. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Here's Pickett. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And in for the Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Man. As a result of that interception by Micah Fitzpatrick and that amazing catch downfield with Deontay Johnson, we have taken a 2-score lead and get the ball after half. Well, I hope y'all booked your hope you booked your Super Bowl hotel ticket, baby. Because Pittsburgh is going.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And this is going to be a hot ticket. It's the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game.
We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He accounted for 3 touchdowns overall, 1 on the ground and 2 in the passing game, as his all-around skills were on display in those first 2 quarters.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before the second half. Which one will lift the Lamar Hunt trophy? To find out, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard. Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on it.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
And we tend to give those running backs and their slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. To the air on first down with Pickett. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before
The last thing they need to be doing right now is running the ball. That's the last thing they need to be doing.
Inside 4 minutes to go.
There is not enough time for that.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
But that's their scheme.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. They'll go again with Dobbins. And bulldozing his way through. And they've got it inside the 10.
We've got to tighten up on defense, man.
Gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They go play action with Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, my God. Lamar with another turnover. Joey Porter Jr. with the pick.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted.
Man, the Ravens can't get a break.
That has got to be the word.
I just think it's Pittsburgh time, man. It's their year.
But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. At the 20, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw, Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jackson now. Throw caught by Flowers.
I must say, man, we have played really well against the Ravens this year. We beat them, I think, 2 times already, and this will be the 3rd time. So I like our chances against the Ravens. Looks like we have their number, you know? Just match up really well. Hopefully we can match up well against Dallas next week.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And they're going to speed things up here. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Keep on burning.
Jackson. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the action.
All we got to do, make them use them timeouts. That's it. But if I got a chance to score, just go score.
King going to look to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable.
Got Najee with his X factor. I like our chances.
Clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there,
Let this run down to the 2-minute warning.
and keep the clock ticking. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He stiff arms him. Oh, he sheds himself free. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of run you get.
You got to stay in bounds.
They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear tearing your body just going away. He's
Breaks the tackles, get
Najee's going. He scores. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that is why he's your league's best back and the MVP. That run right there, late in the game to go to the Super Bowl to seal the win. Najee Harris runs through 3 defenders. The guy is amazing.
All on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Like I said, hope y'all bought y'all damn hotel tickets. Because we about to beat on some Cowboys. I tell you that right now. America's team, my ass. Oh, it's going to be lit. Steelers, Cowboys, Super Bowl. It's going to be lit.
The Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down. They set up the screen for Dalvin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll take it down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jackson's throw pulled in by Aguilar. Now 2nd and 4. Now Jackson. That one in the hands of Flowers.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throws on target to Likely. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Jackson. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back into the touchdown at 28-21.
All right. If we recover this game's over.
This is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot.
Come on.
And this is going to be recovered by the Hanson. And this should just about take half around this one. Fourth quarter, felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special,
And that'll do it. Your Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. In season 1 of a mid-tier team rebuild. With the breakout of Kenny Pickett and Najee Harris. Wow. Heads to the Super Bowl.
But to do it with your fans on your home field, what a great collaboration for them all year long.
Kenny Pickett became a superstar. Went from star to superstar in one season. Najee Harris became the X Factor. From superstar.
And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in...
Man, this is exciting. All we got to see now. We know it's the Cowboys. So let's get prepared for Micah Parsons, Stephon Gilmore, Trayvon Diggs. And they have an amazing defense. Their offense is kind of flawed with Dak Prescott. I do not trust Dak Prescott. I feel like we can make him make mistakes just like we force Lamar to make mistakes. And he's ultimately their Achilles heel. Dak Prescott is. So we need to go right at him. With that being said, it's been amazing, guys. It's been a journey. A journey that I'll never forget. I know you'll never forget. And what's the injury? So George Pickens, yeah. George Pickens will miss the Super Bowl, most likely. But hopefully we can get that guard back. But I doubt it. So a star goes down for the Super Bowl game, but that's right. We celebrate, man. We happy. Let's get it. Well, all right, guys. Catch y'all next time in the Super Bowl versus Dallas. Let's get it.